Hi, I'm Marius from MWest Photography here in Cape Town, South Africa, and in this video we will have a look at the brand new Fuji XF100-400mm zoom lens. Okay, now Fuji South Africa gave the lens to me for the weekend to play around with, only for the weekend. Okay, so I tested the lens and I must say I'm really impressed. When we have a closer look at the lens, you can see with the lens hood they've got like a little clip right here. It allows you to unlock the lens hood, and also you can hear the clipping sound when it clicks in place, and it just makes sure that your lens hood doesn't come off once it's been attached. So I really enjoy that little clip they put in there. Then you can see here Fuji non-lens XF100-400mm with an aperture range of 4.5-5.6. Then we've got here the focus ring as well as the barrel to zoom the lens. At the rear of the lens we've got here our aperture ring. On the side of the lens we've got the lock switch right here so that the lens can be locked in place. Then we've also got the setting to change the aperture from auto to manual, where you can adjust your own aperture setting, and then also the very awesome optical image stabilizer on and off switch. To test the lens I went completely out of my comfort zone as I decided to take pictures of the kite surfers here in Cape Town. Now, it's the first time I actually took pictures of them. I don't really do sports for action photography. It's mostly weddings and studio work and general photography. So keeping up on those kite surfers, I must say those more experienced kite surfers are blazingly fast. So at 400mm, keeping track with the autofocus on them as they jump into the air, one moment they're in your shot, the next moment they're gone. So they kept me on my toes. I must say wedding is much easier. Okay, so what I experienced with this lens, the weight of this lens, it's really light. I can handhold it like this, no problems. I didn't need a tripod or a monopod at all when I tested it. It's really awesome. I love the weight, and it's not like they made poor construction on it, like plastic or something to cut down on the weight of the lens. You can feel it's a real solid lens like all the Fuji lenses. It's strong, it's proper, it's weather resistant as well, so you don't need to worry about a little bit of spray on the lens or rain or something. So the construction, really awesome, and it's very light, and it's not that big. It's really easy to handle like this. Then also what I enjoyed, and I must say I really enjoyed this, was the image stabilizer. It's mind-blowing. 5-stop continuous image stabilization, and it's not shoot only, it's continuous all the time. So you can use it in your video as well as obviously now for your photography. And to give you an idea as to the power of this image stabilizer, what I did was I took a box of rusks, I put it in the house where there's not really that much light. So the shot was at 1/10 of a second. Now imagine hand holding a lens like this normally and shooting it without a tripod, handheld, at 1/10 of a second. Now if you look at these two pictures, you'll see that the one was shot with the image stabilizer and the one without. You can read the text on that box. It's mind-blowing. I really enjoy the image stabilizer on this lens. It's really nice. Just imagine shooting a concert or shooting maybe an interview somewhere where you can't use flash. It's ambient light only. You can get sharp shots of this lens with that image stabilizer. So I really enjoy the image stabilizer on here. On the autofocus side, the lens did an awesome job. Fuji decided to go with a linear motor for the focusing, and when I took the pictures of the kite surfers I went with the wide autofocus tracking, and as the kite surfers did their thing the autofocus kept up perfectly, so that was awesome. And to show you what the sharpness looks like, you can have a look at these few pictures I took in my garden. I don't have the most prettiest garden, but anyway, here we go. I took a few pictures of flowers as well as some birds at the bird feeder, just to show you the sharpness. And as you can see, the shots look really good and they're really sharp. They went with lots of high-grade glass in here as well on the lens construction, as you can see on this diagram, with the Super ED and the ED glass. So it's not a cheap lens. It's a really well-made lens, and I really enjoyed the time I spent with it, if it was only for the weekend. So yes, I enjoyed the weight of it. I enjoyed the image quality, the sharpness, the fact that I could basically handle this thing at 1/10 of a second and shoot a sharp image without the need of with a tripod or a monopod. That was really awesome. So in a nutshell, I would not mind adding this lens to my kit. Okay, that's all for this video. If you liked it, you know what to do. Click that subscribe button and get all my other awesome reviews and episodes as they come out. That's all from my side, and I'll see you soon. Bye.